In the bustling city of Ibadan, young Ifeoluwa lives a life of fear behind closed doors. To the outside world, her father is a respected man, but within their home, he is a terror. Night after night, Ife suffers in silence until one fateful evening when her mother makes a bold choice that changes everything. This gripping story uncovers the hidden pain many children endure and delivers a powerful message to all parents. How far will a mother go to protect her child, and will Ifeoluwa finally find safety and happiness? Prepare for an emotional roller coaster filled with suspense, heartbreak, and a triumphant escape. Every parent needs to hear the story. Watch till the end to uncover the lesson that could save a child's life. Some homes are not homes at all. Some walls do not shelter, they trap. In one such home, in the heart of Ibadan, a little girl learned that fear can have a voice, and that voice belonged to her father. By day, Baba Ife was a well-respected man. Neighbors greeted him with admiration, and traders at the market spoke highly of him. He was the man who prayed loudly at the mosque, the man who offered food to the beggars. But what no one saw was what happened behind closed doors. Ifeoluwa, or Ife as she was fondly called, was an 8-year-old girl with bright eyes and a tender heart. She loved playing tente with her best friend Sade and listening to stories from her mother, Mama Ife. Life seemed simple until the night came. At first, the punishments were small: a slap for spilling water, a pinch for playing outside too long. But soon, the punishment became something else entirely. One evening, Ife returned home late from school. She had stayed behind to admire the drawings her teacher, Madam Kehinde, had pinned on the board. As she approached the house, she saw her father's shadow through the window, pacing. Her heart dropped. She tiptoed inside, hoping to slip past unnoticed. But the moment the wooden door creaked, a voice like thunder shook the room. Ifeoluwa, where have you been? She froze. Mama Ife sat silently, her hands clenched together, eyes darting between her daughter and her husband. I was at school, Baba, Ife stammered. Baba Ife's face darkened. He grabbed her by the wrist, dragging her inside. The door slammed shut. The room became smaller, the air heavier. Without another word, he raised his belt. Whip! The first lash burned across her tiny arm. Daddy, please stop. It's paining me. Her screams filled the house, but no one came. No one knocked. No one saved her. The next morning, Ife's arms were covered in welts. As she walked to school, she saw people staring, whispering, "That man is too strict," and old woman murmured, "But it's his child." Another replied, "It's not our concern." Ife bit her lip, swallowing the lump in her throat. Even Sade, her best friend, was too afraid to ask. Mama Kehinde, the kind school teacher, noticed Ife's swollen wrist as she struggled to grip her pencil. "Ifeoluwa, come here," she called softly. Ife hesitated, but Madam Kehinde's warm eyes made her feel safe. She walked up, her tiny hands trembling. "What happened?" the teacher asked. Ife lowered her gaze. "I fell, ma." A pause. "Ifeoluwa, if something is wrong, you can tell me." Silence. "I fell, ma," she repeated, her voice barely above a whisper. Madam Kennedy sighed, but she didn't push further. Yet, deep down, she knew. That night, Ife accidentally knocked over Baba Ife's glass cup. It shattered into pieces. The house fell silent. Baba Ife turned, his face twisted in rage. "You useless child." He grabbed her by the neck, his fingers tightening. Ife's small hand clawed at his grip, her tiny legs kicking. Mama Ife screamed, "Oko mi, stop it, you will kill her." Baba Ife turned on her, his hand raised high, but this time Mama Ife didn't cower. She lunged at him, pushing him back with all her strength. "If you touch this child again, I swear by the gods of my fathers, I will end this. For the first time, Baba Ife hesitated. His wife, his quiet, obedient wife, was standing up to him. That night, while Baba Ife was deep in sleep, Mama Ife packed a small bag. Ifeoluwa, we are leaving. With nothing but the clothes on their backs, they slipped into the darkness, walking through the quiet streets of Ibadan until they reached the motor park. Mama Ife bought 2 bus tickets to Ogbomoso, where her sister lived. As they sat in the bus, Ife clutched her mother's arm. "Are we safe now?" she asked. Mama Ife kissed her forehead. "Yes, my child, we are safe." Days later, Madam Kehinde noticed Ife's absence. She visited their home, only to find Baba Ife alone, his house silent. "Where is Ife?" she demanded. Baba Ife face twitched. "She's with her mother." Madam Kennedy nodded, but her mind raced. That day, she reported him to the community elders. Word spread. Baba Ife's reputation crumbled. Neighbors whispered. The mocks turned against him. He was now the man who beat his child mercilessly, the man who lost his family. Months later in Ogbomoso, Ife started school again. She smiled more, she laughed. Madam Kende shared her story with other children, teaching them to speak up. And in Ibadan, some parents began changing. They learned that discipline was not about pain, it was about love. A child's tears should never be ignored. No child should ever have to cry, "Daddy, please stop, it's paining me." If you see something, speak out. If you are a parent, love your child, because the scars of childhood do not fade easily. If this story touched your heart and you want to hear more powerful, eye-opening tales, make sure to hit that subscribe button below, join our growing community, and never miss out on our next impactful story.